into their passion for art and have used this to create a business. How did they do it? Well, tonight on Shop Talk, we'll learn about the business of art from a gallery that's been running for 3 decades. An artist who finds inspiration from social and political issues. A crafter who chose her passion over a 9-to-5 job. Buzzeristas promoting women as social entrepreneurs. And someone who went from banking to makeup artistry. So sit back and relax. It's a full show tonight. I'm Ria Tanwat Cotrillo. From corporate to freelance crafter, the woman behind I Try DIY. She's next on Shop Talk. Stay tuned. You're still watching Shop Talk. Leaving a steady paying job is never easy, but I Try DIY's Mikko Sumulong believes doing what she loved was more rewarding than her regular job. And tonight, she shares her story with us. Hi, Mikko. Welcome to the show. Of course, in the spirit of full disclosure, Mikko's my second cousin, right? Yes. Good to finally have you on.
Yes.
Okay, so you were actually working for an ad agency.
Yes.
Right? And then you became a crafter. So how did that happen?
Actually, I've been crafting all my life. So this is something I've been doing regularly on the side, like supplemental income. But then, when I was working at the agency, I saw that everybody was doing what they loved, and I kind of got jealous a little bit. So I wanted to do what I loved, so I decided to leave that, try to get a full-time job out of this.
Okay. And one of the things that you did, actually before you quit your job in advertising, was you came up with a book,
Yes.
the Friendship Bracelet book. Tell me how that was born.
So, Candy Magazine and Berry Books under Summit Media decided they wanted to release a bunch of craft books for kids that came with a kit and all the instructions. So the idea was to make friendship bracelets. So I said, one of my friends contacted me to see if I would be interested, and I said, absolutely. It's a dream job to work on something like this. I wanted to write a book for the longest time. I never knew it would be a craft book. So,
Okay, you were born in Alaska. You
Yes.
grew up in Alaska. Is like crafting a big thing there?
Actually, I grew up just with a whole family of crafters. My mom, my titas, everybody. And in Alaska, they do encourage handmade. Everybody's knows how to make something. So I guess just living in that environment, it kind of gave me a reason to start making myself. So
Great. Now it's a business. Your business is called I Try DIY. And how does it work? Do you sell the stuff? Do you sell the kits? Do you do parties? Or you do all of that?
I do all of that. So it did start by teaching people how to make. So usually when I wear a bracelet or I just made it for myself, and then people started asking how to make them. So I said, why not share the love with other people? So I started teaching classes, and then people started looking for supplies. There are a lot of things that are not available in the Philippines, like printed paper that's of good quality, paracord. There are just a bunch of things that are not available here, so I decided to sell them as well.
So you're a supplier, a teacher, a designer,
Yes.
party planner.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Okay, tell me about the paracords. Those are kind of new, kind of trendy nowadays.
Yes. These are actually the cord that they use for parachutes. It's used by outdoorsy people. I'm not one of those people.
Me neither.
But once I started seeing how beautiful the patterns were, and that's what caught my eye, I said, you know what? People are making bracelets for the outdoors. Why not make it a beautiful accessory? It's fun to look at, and it's fun to wear, and it's easy to make. So I sell them, or I sell the kits so that you can DIY them.
Cool. And are they easy to make?
Absolutely. I've had a couple classes on this already, and people go home with 2 or 3 bracelets, and they can make a bunch more when they go home.
And they're really happy. How are people in general when they take your classes and your courses?
It's a mix. We have some people who used to craft as kids, and they wanted to just get back into it, and people who have never, or they claim not to be crafty at all.
That's me.
But I trust me, I believe that everybody has a skill and can make something at the end of my class.
Awesome. Okay. You have these cute little rings, right? And I think we're gonna make
Yes,
one.
it's
Right?
very quick. I started it for you so that we
Yay.
can. Yeah, these are wirings. I wear them. They look like flowers, so you can use this is what they call a ring sizer, or you can just use a pen, and it's regular wire, although mine's colored.
Of course,
So I'm
it's
gonna give
cuter
you
when it's wired.
one.
Okay, why are you giving this to me? I don't know what to do with it.
All you need to do really is just twist the ring around.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I don't
Show
know if
this
you
to
can
the
see
rec.
it.
So I'm just gonna go around here,
Yes.
right? Okay, so I'm gonna just follow this.
Yeah, you just
Like
twist
so.
it in both.
All right.
And it doesn't have to be in any.
Oh, okay, I took it off the sizer. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on to it.
So you can just keep on twisting.
All right. It doesn't have to be perfect, right?
No, actually, if it's not perfect, it looks better.
So it's like kind of quirky.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and this, right? You sell this wire, or I think it's available.
Yeah. You can find regular wire anywhere in the Philippines, hardware store, and that's the beauty of it. You can get it from
Even
anywhere.
the colored ones.
The colored ones, I haven't really found a bunch here, but you can use nail polish to color it.
Ah, solutions, right? Okay, so when I finish this, I'm like running out of wire.
So you just
And
tuck it, and then.
Do I have to take it out?
Yes, you can take it out. I'll finish it off for you.
Take it out, and then what's the
Just
magic
hide
in
it
the end?
Just hide it underneath. Right there. I don't know if it'll fit you, if it's your size, but try it on.
Yes, it is. How cute is that? And it literally takes a few minutes,
Yes.
right? Okay, so I'm sure kids love this.
Yes, because it's just quick as long as they don't hurt themselves.
Right,
when they're in
right,
the process,
right.
But it's one of the easiest things to make.
Great. Okay. What about these crocheted earrings? You make
Okay,
those?
yes, these crocheted earrings, and again, I'm not a huge crochet person. I know how to make doilies, and that's about it.
Okay.
So I was starting to try to make a doily, and then I realized that it would look great with earrings. So that's one
So
option.
that. And you sell the finished product too, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Where you sell them? Like online?
I have it's on my site. You can order it, and I've been going to a few bazaars this Christmas season, so you might see me pop up somewhere.
Okay. And then the bazaars, are you offering like the crafty classes or little workshops at
Yes,
the bazaars?
yes, we do. Me and a bunch of our other crafty friends have been doing that, so that they don't just buy. Because if they buy it and they don't know how to make it, then they end up just hoarding and it's hidden in the closet somewhere. So we teach them on the spot as well.
Okay, which is more fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it is bazaar season. We're at the Burr month. Do you have like a schedule already of where you're gonna be?
I'm starting to post them on my site. We're still trying to figure out where to go. But Donta is one that I think is happening in December, and you have some people who are
That's right.
joining there as well. Yes.
Okay. And what about for parties? Like what's the scope of work that you can do for a party?
In the past, what I've done, I've created giveaways and craft kits for kids to do. Also, activity tables, so they don't do the usual magician. And I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but just something different so that kids are actually hands-on and working on something. And I can work with whatever theme is in the party. So if they want to have bracelet making or jewelry making or whatever they'd like, we can make it for them. And even like these envelopes,
You can make the invitations.
yes, and they're all handmade by myself. Yes.
Right. Okay. And if you're at a point where you need somebody to help you, or you
Not.
have the capacity to
Right
to do
now, I'm still able to manage it, but we'll see what happens.
Right. And tell me about the craft movement that's so big in Manila now.
Yes.
People are really going back to handmade. Why do you think that is?
I think it's one of two things. People want to have something that's unique, original, nothing that was just you walk down the street and somebody else is wearing the same thing. And also being able to say, I made this. They wear something and they say somebody approaches them and compliments them on what they're wearing. They're able to say, thanks, I made it.
Thanks, I made it myself. Right. Or I made it or bought it from my DIY.
Correct. They can fake it.
Exactly. Okay. Tell people where they can find you and how they can book you.
Okay, sure. You can reach me. My website is iTryDIY.me. They can also look at my projects so that they can get ideas. My Instagram is Mikko Mix. I think it's on the site too. And then they can email me as well. My name is Mikko.